Hello again. Read an interesting article on World Net Daily. I'll attach the link. You're not going to have to look for it. The title is Muslim Congressmen Try to Boot Islamic Critic Geert Wilders. The three Muslim congressmen. Andrew Carson, he's a Democrat out of Indiana. Keith Ellison, he's a Democrat out of Minnesota. Joe Crowley, he's a Democrat out of New York. Not only are they Democrats, they're also Muslim congressmen. And what they did is they went to the Secretary of State, John Kerry Jr. Actually, he's not a junior. And I was thinking of the Attorney General, Eric H. Holder Jr. I apologize for that error. In either case, they went to the Secretary of State and they urged the Secretary of State and also Jay Johnson, who heads up the Department of Homeland Security, and they wanted them to deny a visa to allow Geert Wilders to come and speak. He was invited by a couple of congressmen, one out of Texas, Louis Gohmert, and one out of New York. In either case, their contention is that the individual in question, Geert Wilders, speaks poorly against Islam and tries to incite violence against Muslims. And if you read the article, you'll see that's really not the case. The thing is that Geert Wilders believes that Muslims, the ones that are true believers, the radical extremist Muslims, which might only be 5 or 15% of 1.5 billion people, that still leaves you with an awful lot of Islamic extremists. But according to the Quran itself, anyone that doesn't follow the words of the Quran is an apostate. So, what's going to happen to this country is rather evident to me. Our own democratic system is going to help to destroy our country. It already has, to a certain extent. When the vote determines the future and the direction, what do you think's going to happen as the Muslims continue to outbreed anyone and everyone else? Well, they're going to have the vote. So what's going to happen is, although right now we have 3 congressmen that are Muslims that were sworn in on the Quran, not the Bible, you're going to have additional congressmen. We already have a president in the Oval Office who I believe is one of them. There's no doubt in my mind that that's what's going to happen. I was pleased to learn from reading the article that Geert Wilders was allowed to come and visit, was allowed to speak, irrespective of the efforts exerted by the 3 Muslim congressmen. Read the article. Let me know what you think. I sort of told you what I think.